So how's your day, Addison?
Good. How's yours?
It's doing good. It's hot out here.
Yeah, it is hot. Very hot.
What is that in front of us? Can't
I don't
see
know.
it. Oh no, it's the zombie plates. Let's get them. Let's get them. Good day, everyone. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm going to run you through a couple projects over these last day and a half to 2 days. Starting off with this MPA. This was a fun little project. This firearm has a lot more pieces in it than I was anticipating. But here we are. We've already sandblasted or degreased and then sandblasted, prepped this, and we're laying on a nice base coat of black for this project. And we're going to go through here and get all the pieces black to start off. And it's really important to get a good base coat so you know everything's covered and you can work with it well. You can see every once in a while I hit the test piece of paper to make sure my pattern's going good. And making sure we're getting really good angles up and down, left and right. Make sure we get everything covered well. Guys, this is a fake suppressor that comes with this firearm, so it's not a real suppressor. And then the pistol brace is what we're painting now. And again, we're just going to go through all these pieces, get a good coat of paint on them. These do have a stick-on grip on the side for a little bit of texture, and I elected not to take that off just because I didn't know if I'd be able to get it back on, and I went ahead and Cerakoted over it. And it seems like it's holding up good, but I told the customer if we have a problem with it, then we can fix that later. But again, just going through, getting all these coats, first base coats down. And then after this, we're going to get some green layered. But I was just really surprised at how many parts are inside this firearm. It took a while to disassemble and took a while to reassemble when we were done. But I've got a really good gunsmith that helps me with this stuff, and as always, he did a fabulous job. So I was quite happy with the way it turned out. This black laid on really nice. And oops, sorry about that. It's my phone going off. But everything went really well. Here's some of the little pieces we're doing, part of the magazine, some rail and optic mounts that this has on it. Again, try to use as much support as we can to when we're spraying to make sure it's staying solid and not moving around on us. So now we're loading up the Iwata with some zombie green. I'm going to go back and paint the pieces that need to be green, which I think almost everything got painted green again. Here we're using some magnets. We stick the little pieces on there. It makes them easy. We'll run them through the oven for about 6 to 10 minutes depending on what it is, and then flip them over and do the other side. So that process works out really good to get good coverage over everything. And again, we're using another hook to make sure we're pulling down on it as much as possible. When you're spraying it and the air pressure coming out of the gun, it moves the pieces all around. So anything you can do to minimize that is definitely helpful. So getting the up and down on each coat to make sure all areas are covered. Make sure we don't have any thin spots. Cerakote needs to go on nice and wet, and making sure we're getting that covered up pretty well. And while you guys are watching this, I know while I'm editing it, I'm seeing some rolling black lines through the screen. I don't know if that's because I'm speeding up the footage so much. Let me know what you guys think about this type of video. If this is something you enjoy or don't enjoy, that is good information to have so we can make sure that we adjust it for the next time. So all these little pieces get hung on some stainless aircraft wire to make sure we can get all areas of it sprayed, get everything covered really well. And I just changed out some gloves because I had some paint on my gloves. Want to make sure I got good fresh gloves every time. And again, we're getting the zombie green on here. This is going to be battle worn, so we're going to remove a lot of that green and show the black underneath. And battle worn is one of my favorite ways to do things, mainly because you can kind of touch it up a little bit if you need to. If you have one solid color and customer gets a scratch in it or something happens and damaged, you really got to reshoot the whole piece, which means sandblasting it, starting over, reprepping it. And everything we do here always is washed, soaked to get all the oil and bad material out of it, sandblasted, put in the oven to make sure we get all the contaminants out of it. And sometimes that goes fast, sometimes it takes a significant amount of time. Just all depends on the part. Like shotgun ribs and stuff are by far one of the worst. They can really hold a lot of oil in there and can take quite a bit of time to get all that oil out. So again, going back, just getting all these black items sprayed green. These were put in the oven for 8 to 10 minutes, depending on what it is, to get the black, so it's not wet anymore. It's not tacky, but it's surely not dry. It's just to the point where it'll accept another color Cerakote on it. And on this customer's gun, they had 2 different magazines. One's a Pro Mag, one was the MPA mag it came with, and you can kind of see they're a little bit different, and I did paint them a little bit different in the end. I know the customer said one works better than the other, but I couldn't remember which one, so he'll have his choice here on what he wants to do. So just finishing up these little pieces, and here's the other magazine. You can tell all the exhaust fans are really sucking in that paint. It's changing the color of the filters pretty quickly. I also have a fan that's behind me blowing down kind of against the booth or towards the booth to make sure any paint that gets not sucked in can still be blown that way, because every once in a while you'll notice I hold the piece up kind of high and have to paint a different area, and that's definitely not spraying towards the booth, but that fan behind me helps deal with that quite a bit. So now we're going back. You can see I've already painted a little bit of yellow on the end. I've done some battle wear, and now we're going back with the airbrush to give it some patina look. And spray this on, put it in the oven for a few minutes. We'll hit it with a Scotch-Brite pad to kind of blend it in a little bit. The goal for this this coat of paint is only to make it so, and we're going to remove most of it with the Scotch-Brite pad. It's just give it some patina look to it, make it look like it's old and been drugged through the mud forever. And I really like using this this bluish color, and I'll go over all the colors in the end of it at the end of this video, but it really looks good with just little spots on there where it shows, and you can kind of really get the idea that it looks old. I also, on this MPA, had to cover up some of the original text that was on here, the original engraving that was done on it with the serial number and other information. Came off pretty quickly in the sandblaster, so I had to re-put all that information on. But some of those areas were showing up just a little bit, so I had to make sure I touched them up. And now we're going back with some copper, again, just to help with the patina look. And most of this will also come back off, but kind of hitting some of the outside lines, some of the wear spots. It just helps with that that bluish teal color to give that patina look. My airbrush is very finicky to air pressure, so you can see I'm playing around with the air pressure, getting it all working just right. Make sure we get a nice coat on there. If you spray Cerakote dry, it really gets a weird texture to it, so you got to make sure it is just perfect, and we make sure we do that on every single item. So it's also, I did some laser engraving on this also, and you'll see it the pictures at the end, but it does say biohazard across each side, and it's also got the biohazard logo on it. And wanted to make sure we make that stand out a little bit, but still make it look nice and worn. Just make sure it's a first-class job, make sure everything looks good. And again, remember these grips had the stick-on grip tape kind of on the side of them, and we're painting over that. And it made it through the oven process just fine, no problems at all. I was really surprised it came out as good as they did. I figured worst case I would get some new grip tape and laser cut it out and put it on if I needed to. But we're mixing up some red paint. This is going to be for the blood splatter, and kind of using two different techniques on this. The first one, we're going to spray. We're going to give it more of that mist. It's going to be a very fine mist, kind of just in the front area, and only doing that on kind of the upper and lower. May have done just a little bit on the handle, but mainly just the upper and lower. Yeah, I did a little bit there. And then we're going to switch over and get some, now we're going for some big drops. So this is turning the air almost all the way down, turning the paint all the way up, turning the fan pattern all the way down. And this is giving us some really big red blobs on there, some of the big drops. And we're kind of doing this a little bit more all over the gun just to give it that splattered look a little bit. All right. Well, Addison, thanks for coming out to dinner with me tonight and seeing your old man.
Yeah, it was fun.
Wait, hold on. Who's that in front of us?
Oh, I don't know.
They're coming at us. They're coming at us. Get them, get them, get them.
Nice.
Good morning, everyone. Well, you guys saw a lot of work from over the weekend. Today is Monday morning, and we did get the SIG done. Turned out pretty nice. I'm gonna go out and test fire this probably this afternoon or tomorrow. Don't know yet, but looks pretty good. There's the other mag. Here are the two colors we used. So again, guys, this video's a little bit different. We're gonna do the bigger projects from start to finish in one video, but kind of the smaller stuff, I'm just gonna run through in the kind of day-to-day stuff. Did have quite a bit of walk-in customers over the weekend, so didn't get as much done as I thought I would. But that's always good. I like seeing new people come in, doing new projects, new exciting things. But wanted to show you this SIG before it goes back to the customer. And then I think in this video, I'm going to spin you guys around. We're working on the MPA. And here are all the parts for it. This sucker has tons of parts. Again, biohazard theme. I'll go over this once it's all together. And that's all the other parts that didn't get painted. I was very surprised on this. Just going through the sandblasting process, the serial number came off, so I went ahead and put that back in as soon as I saw that happening. And yeah, this has got quite a few colors in it. I'll go over the colors once it's back together and show you. That'll be done today. Get the SIG and the MPA out for test fire. And yeah, get those done. And get them out of here and get something else going. We still got lots of other stuff. I got to deliver some items today that were also done over the weekend. I got the sandblaster cleaned out, filters cleaned, and got to put a new tip in it. I think I'm okay on the screen protector for now. And I also had to adjust the venturi at the bottom. So yeah, we're getting stuff done. Everything's going pretty good. It's going to be the start of a new great week. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are making it through. Life can be tough, I know. And it's not always fun. And sometimes you wonder why you're even here. But, you know, everybody has their own opinion. I believe in God. I think God's going to get us through everything. But, you know, if you guys ever down, you need something, give me a call. We can work on it together. But thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'll bring you back really quick for the MPA once it's back together. Hopefully that's today, and then I'll get this video out. And again, these kind of day-to-days in the shop are not too much time spent on the video editing, so I can get them through quickly. I still got the person helping me doing the bigger videos. We're getting ready to start 3 firearms that are getting digital camo, and I'm going to do those from start to finish, and that'll be a video. And then I know he's working on 2 more that are coming out. But if you guys want to see anything, if you guys want anything special, how to do it, what 2 colors look like together, then let me know. We'll go over that. But again, guys, I'm serious. If you're feeling down, you need help, reach out to a friend, reach out to somebody. If you don't have anybody, go to my website, get my number, call me. And make sure you guys are doing good. Make sure you're hanging in there. Make sure you're feeling good. Make sure you're getting through this bad spot in your life without doing anything dumb. It's all right to have the feelings. It's all right to feel depressed once in a while. It's all right to be sad. But you got to get through that, and you need somebody to help you get through that. And if you don't have somebody, you know, reach out to me. All right, guys, I'll see you in a little bit. Hey, guys, it is now later in the day on Monday the 8th, and we got the MPA put back together. Looking pretty good. And setting up to do this, I just dropped my camera and cracked the LCD, so I can't even see what we're recording right now, so hopefully this is working. So we're going to keep this short. 2 mags, and then these MPAs come with a fake suppressor, so got it done to match, but came out looking really nice. Foldable brace. And here's all the colors were in this project. Graphite black, copper, robin's egg blue, shimmering aluminum, lemon zest, zombie green, and USMC red. So this project had quite a few colors. I think the customer's really going to like this. This is what he asked for. Should be nice. But I'm going to go edit this video. Hopefully this part's working since I can't see anything now on the screen. And get this uploaded today. But like I said earlier in this video, if your guys are struggling, you need somebody to talk to, give me a call. It has nothing to do with trying to drive business or anything else. I just feel like somebody needs to hear this today. And might be in a bad spot. And we all get there. And we need to get through it. So anyways, thanks for watching. If you guys think we deserved a like or a subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. We're trying to grow this channel. As always, comments on what to do better, how to make this look. You know, this channel's a little bit on the educational side, a little bit on the entertainment side. Let me know what you guys like better, what you think makes it where you might want to come back and watch, and we'll try to do that. But thank you very much. Have a great day, and we'll be starting on some other projects soon. Thank you.